Let's see. I think I broke it. Oh, that worked. 1 hour ago. All right. That needs to go away. Where'd it go? Okay, that works. Bam. Copy. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. There we go. What's this? All right. Home. No way. What up, Alice? I'm trying to find something to watch. How you doing? I'm doing good, by the way. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Appreciate the support. Bladder, where'd it go? Bam, close. I just started. I've only been going 1 minute and 54 seconds. Let's see. Oh, man. That's Solardist. They want me. They still. Whoa. Where's it at? I can't find. Here. Oh no, it's not it. Idiots in car. No. Come on. Come on. I should have saved it. Does it have a? Okay, let's see. Let's see if this works. I think it's the wrong language. Okay, let's see. Subtitles. No, it doesn't have language. Dang it. Dang it. Come on, thing. Oof. All right, we can watch that. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm back. Are you ready to explore what's been happening around the world over the past few weeks?
What in the world was that? Do good to good. It's good to enjoy this evening. Listen to you. Thank you. Thank you. Right, it's a Sunday night. I'm ready to relax, sit back, laugh for a little while, talk to you folks, watch people like this freaking crazy stuff. Yeah, it makes me feel better about my life. Seeing how some people survive very bad stuff.
Let's kick things off with today's recap.
And we'll see who shows up. Is that a razor knife? Mama! Wrong way. She's pushing the door. She just keeps on walking in like she didn't just rip the door down. Jeez.
A man narrowly escaped death after a massive tree fell during a tornado in St. Louis, United States.
Some people are so super lucky.
A massive mushroom cloud burst out from the locomotive of a Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway train, moving through Flagstaff on the morning of May 17.
Wow. 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 Hold on. What?
A massive mushroom cloud burst out from the locomotive of a Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway train, moving through Flagstaff
What
on the
is
morning
it
of May
burning?
17.
That's a lot of freaking smoke. That's a huge cloud. That's freaking gargantua. Let's see. Let's look it up. Let's see what it says the time and date was, and we'll look it up.
A massive mushroom cloud burst out from the locomotive of a Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway train.
Burlington train smoke cloud. Burlington. Hold on, let's get a little bit more data. Burlington, Indiana.
A massive mushroom cloud burst out from the locomotive of a Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway train.
Burlington Northern. Dang it, I can't remember it. Burlington Northern. Burlington Northern Santa Fe. What up? Oh, wow, doesn't look like it. Wow. I guess that happens a lot. Yeah, geez. Wow, yeah, that's it right here. So I guess it's not AI. Wow, look at this freaking craziness. But what caused it? Pollutant, smoke and steam billowing from a locomotive maintenance yard. Some residents worried about it. Yeah, it doesn't say directly. The fire was an outbound BNSF train, Burlington Northern Santa Fe train on Amtrak tracks. Wow, yeah, no, I doesn't say much of what it is. What up, innocent? What up, student? What up, Josiah? Yeah, me too. That shit got me.
Train, moving through Flagstaff on the morning of May 17.
Wow. That's a lot to come out of one freaking little. Think of that. That's coming out of one train car. So think about if they had 10 train cars all doing that. That would put like a complete citywide smoke screen. That can't just be smoke and steam. Like, what's creating that much freaking volume? What up, WCB? Oops. That's not a good day. Said to Homelander to Iran. That's not good. How you doing, Eric? Doing good. My day's been good.
Although gas stoves are cheaper to use, they always carry hidden risks if not maintained regularly. Fortunately, no one was hurt in this case.
Except for her underpants. What did you eat? Look at this. She farts and this thing explodes. Look at this thing. Look, she's just sitting on that bench. And then, boom.
What do you think could have caused this incident?
Hit something. Wow.
Immerse yourself in nature and experience kayaking alongside leopard sharks at La Jolla Beach, California.
Sharks. That's a lot of freaking leopard sharks in one area. You know, we've only explored 5% of our oceans. 5% means 95%. 19/20ths, only 1/20th. No, yeah, 1/20. Yeah, 1/20th of the entire oceans. 5%. We've explored. So there's probably areas that we haven't seen yet that have animals that we haven't seen in huge sizes and numbers that we've never seen before either. That's absolutely freaking amazing. And it's amazing, like how many years, centuries we've been fishing these seas and oceans and pulling out tons of fish a day, and there are still more than we can even imagine.
Razorfish is a well-known species famous for its unique swimming style, moving vertically like the blade of a knife.
What's up? How are you? I should be working on the game. Is that what you're saying? Or is that what you said? Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Let me think. See if it's translated. Oh, no. How are you? It converted it to game. I was like, game? Yeah, I translated HRU to game. Thank you, AI, for being so helpful. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Cheese puffs? That's a lot of
Do you think this
cobwebs.
is a pig farm or a spider farm?
It's got to be a silkworm. No way, it is a pig farm. Wow, I thought it was silk. Wow, that's a freaking mess. They never clean that place. How you doing, HCBC? Wow, look how many.
It seems like these master camouflagers are trying to disguise themselves.
Listen. I know some people are all on board with the climate change destroying everything stuff, but there's a theory, and they had to choose which theory they were going with, and there was a theory that when carbon dioxide rose, plants would thrive, which would make more stuff for more things to eat. But the more plants and stuff that's created, the more insects there will be, and then the more plants will consume more CO2 and make more oxygen and make a period of thriving. They were worried that that wouldn't happen and we would destroy ourselves. So they said, hey, we're going to kill ourselves with all this. Well, they ended up being wrong. Now they've reversed it last year. But to look at like stuff like this, like how much, like in the 80s, people were talking about the fish die off, the acid rain and everything. And then now there's more of everything than there's ever been.
As a bigger branch.
It was a pig farm, Spring brother. It was a pig farm, but it looked like a spider breeding facility. Yes, look at this. Yeah, this is a pig farm. What up, Cole? Reese House. That's crazy. They haven't. It must have been years since they've cleaned that. I mean, or it's some crazy freaking super silk spider.
It seems like these master camouflagers are trying to disguise themselves as a bigger branch.
Oh, those are stick bugs. That's crazy. No, they do that on the spring. Have you seen where they take over the tree? Are the stick bugs taking over the tree, or the spider bug? So in the trees, those are usually caterpillars. The big silk, the big what are they called? Silk nests in trees. Silk? No. They're caterpillars. They're caterpillars, not silk. I don't think they're silkworms. I think they're hold on. Caterpillar larvae. Silken tents, predators are called. What are they called though? Eastern tent caterpillars and fall webworms. That's what makes those big things. Those silkworms make little silk pouches that they collect and then make. They don't make webs like that. Yeah, no. Yeah, those are these things, they're black with like white stripes on them. Let me show you. Let me show you a picture of the caterpillar itself. Right here, right there. These guys. They used to be all over the place in Maryland, right by my house. Is all over. Webworms, yeah, webworms.
A rock slide suddenly hit a car in Taiwan on May 12th. Luckily, no one was injured except for the shattered windshield.
That window. If somebody was sitting in that passenger seat, they'd be 86th. We got him. I lived in Baltimore Parkville. Yeah, I lived in Glen Burnie, and then I lived in Baltimore. I lived in Baltimore City, on the city-county line. I lived on Pratt and Kane, right between Pratt and Lombard, on Kane Street between Pratt and Lombard. Dundalk. That's where I was right before I moved down here. You okay?
This is why you must control your speed at night, even when there are no other vehicles on the road.
Man, that sucks. Oopsie. Bald tires, guaranteed. Guaranteed. He's still just rolling out into the street. Did you see the booby bar burn down? Yes.
Oh,
Yes. I didn't see it in real life. I saw it on the internet. Throwing up the horns.
That snake must have felt very offended.
Holy crap, he's standing right on the snake. He stepped right.
Mamaya, lirap kepala kau. Ya.
Holy crap!
It seems their confidence comes from knowing it's just a harmless rat snake.
That didn't look like a rat snake.
Mamaya, binatang mo dyan ang bunga nito.
That looked like it was ready to freaking swallow you.
This probably happens in every family. Many families will be asking for this mother's secret.
She's got a video on her hand. What do you mean, her secret? Oh, to make him knock back out. What up, Graylin?
When you are so lucky that you do not even have to try at anything.
Brother, you got to put in the work. What are you talking about? Yeah, you could let somebody know on there, but I'm not. I mean, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, DJ? You gotta create something to send people there for. But yeah, I mean, you can post about it. Nice.
谢谢你了，是。你好，来来，你好。
No way, he's trying to hump the
Even the police could not get this thief to show up in court.
Jeez. Somebody lost lost a whole bunch of cardboard boxes. That's gonna be a mess to clean up. They were probably just getting ready to fill a bunch of boxes full of apples or something. And they're all blowing away. They decided, hey, let's make all the boxes first.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
Yeah. An AI creation tool. Uh-oh.
So strange. Experts from everywhere.
Gopher pulling down that's so crazy.
Hopefully this stove will not be used for the next few months.
That's so crazy.
A rare collision between a motorcycle and a car in northeastern Brazil on February 20.
Dude was not paying attention. I think I've seen
Incredibly, the motorcyclist walked away completely unscathed after a perfect flip.
He's like, sorry, but your car was already wrecked.
A dump truck
What was
carrying
the news
goods
about
from the
Trump?
Paringalam area lost.
I mean, you talking about the attempted assassination that happened last night? Some dude upset about Trump being Trump, I guess, ran in to try to shoot the place up. He shot a Secret Service guy in the bulletproof vest, and then he got tackled. Yeah, dude.
Lost control and slid downhill on May 15.
Roll out of the way. You better roll out of the way.
Luckily, the woman behind narrowly escaped in just a split second.
She really just fell over and laid there. Now she's got to walk. Oops.
It looks like he could not wait for the U-turn.
How did it flip over so easy? Look at this frickin' guy. He doesn't even know his trailer's missing a tire. Now he does. He's pulling a generator or something. Something heavy. Oh, a bunch of stuff.
Power lines exploded when severe storms hit
never
Kalamazoo,
seen it like
Michigan
that
on the night
before.
of May
Wow.
15, leaving more than 250,000 customers across the entire state without power until the following afternoon.
Jeez. Boom. Vaporized. See the green? That's copper gas. Jeez, man.
Cave crickets, one of those things that are always ready to chew you up.
Ugh. Don't want them in your face. Those are cool. They suck into a tube. Yeah. When I used to scuba dive, you just wave your hand near them, and the water current, they think that they got something, and they pull it in to eat it.
The stonefish, one of the scariest looking creatures of the sea.
Wow. It looks like a freaking stone. Oh, it burns! It burns!
Those little fish just called for their bodyguard.
Wow, grouper. Oh no, salmon. A grouper? No way.
The electric clam is a bivalve mollusk known for its ability to produce bioluminescent light when
I've
stimulated.
never heard of an electric clam. And that's
They often
crazy.
found in shallow coastal.
Electric clam. I've never heard of an electric clam. Dude, I've done scuba diving for decades. I've never heard of an electric clam. Flame scallop. I've heard of a disco scallop. Maybe that's what it was. Disco clam. Okay. I didn't know it did that. That's crazy.
This is the electric clam, and no, that is not electricity. Those flashes come from tiny reflective cells inside its body. When the clam moves its mantle, those cells catch the light and bounce it back so fast that it looks like real glowing pulses. Found in the Indo-Pacific, the electric clam hides deep inside cracks in the reef, opening just enough to reveal those bright blue waves. It uses the flashing as a warning signal. When a predator comes close, the clam makes the light flicker faster, creating a confusing defensive display that tells attackers to back off. The rest of the time, it stays anchored in place, pulling water through its body to filter out plankton, its main source of food. Up close, the flashes look unreal, but they're just reflected light, used in one of the strangest defense strategies.
That's cool. That's cool.
Coastal waters. Aplysia, also known as sea hare, is a large sea slug capable of releasing mucus as a defense mechanism. They live in shallow waters and feed on seaweed.
Known as sea hare. Oh, sorry. Sea hare. That's the name of my ex.
The reason why you should always keep an eye on your little angels.
不要头，不要往外伸的，好危险的，知道吗？知道吗？
That kid almost ate Bumper, dude.
呀。
Tree.
He saw the warning signs, but he ignored it.
Oh, Dorian. What's happening? What up? Sorry, brother. Man. Oh, dead man walking.
Those two cows should know they just had the moment of their lives.
Stevie Ray. Knock down all their crop. That's going to be a pain to track back up. That's T.
A a dust devil appeared in the middle of Manchester, England on May 10, 2025.
Look how beautiful the sky is, and then this freaking dirty ass thing. Like God's vacuum cleaner. Just cleaning the dust off. Yeah, Sean, that's pretty awesome. And then it just disappears. It's done. Okay, finished vacuuming the city block and shut it off. Uh-oh.
Run.
Run. You better get on it. You better get on that. You better get on that gas, buddy. Just...
Mount Kailash, a place famous for its tradition of prayer flag offerings during festivals.
Oh, cool. Prayer flags. That's awesome. Total crazy. But yeah, that's what I thought it was at first. I thought it was birds at first. Oh, wow. Look at this creeping death. I thought that was on snow. It looks like snow. And maybe it's dirt. You're crazy. Laminar flow. Looks solid. She's like, is anything real? Touch it. Yes. At sundown, when the sun's going down, is just as it peeks over the horizon. Yes. What up, Space Scout? Now he wants to ruin our time. We were looking at something awesome. Me, some kid eating freaking crayons.
Hell no.
Y'all don't do that here? I need a ball fade. That's it. Y'all don't do that here?
No fucking ball fades around here. Huh?
Oh,
Y'all fall for that.
we can keep it between me and you. Like no one's not gonna know. No one's not gonna know though.
Freaking wackadoo ball fade. They're greedy.
An interesting example of light refraction
And they think that nobody, yeah, I got the thick black man. And they think that nobody has talent over anybody else. I hate that. I hate that everybody's all the same. We're all just worker bees. No, some people need to work in the mines, and some people need to manage those people. No, it doesn't. And the people that will convince you that it works will be the people that are the managers, and you'll be the mine worker. I've seen that trick before. No way. Looks like a big rat in the sky. Or a dinosaur. What the hell is that?
发现一个奇怪的问题，这个管子怎么是这样子的？
LEDs.
这么红还发亮。
You're a mine guy? I got a ball fade from my friend. I didn't see it. I was reading the damn chat.
Those two chairs will be used by two drivers to have a conversation right after.
Yep. My neck. good work a long day's work. Uh-oh. Forgot your turn, Mr. Turn, buddy. Just crank it. Just crank it. Don't worry, you couldn't have gone down and made a U-turn. Just crank that steering wheel, buddy.
Even the car was left gaping at what just happened.
What are you doing, man? There you go. There you go. But they know it's some stairs there for you. Yeah, don't go to see if the guy's okay that's upside down. Work? That word work? Which one? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this dude, luckiest motorcycle driver ever. Luckiest motorcycle driver ever. Luckiest, unbelievable. Unbelievable, dude. That is luck. Super freaking luck. Gaping. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. I gotta see that again. Unbelievable good luck. Look at this freaking guy, dude. Look at this. Look at this guy. Dude, all that speed, and yeah, that's luck. That's luck. Oops. It's gonna try to pass on the wrong side of the road. Sorry, dude. It's my first day. Yeah, tires kissed. They definitely did. Damn. Right into it. Right into it. Look at that. I thought I was gonna drive right into it. No way. It just took off on its own. It's
Thunderstorms and strong winds ripped off roofs of many houses in Samut Prakan, Thailand on May 11.
Uh-oh. He's so lucky.
The pickup truck driver's
so
quick
freaking
reflexes
lucky.
saved his wallet.
Yeah, he's got
Would you dare to continue
Nope.
down this
No,
path?
I'd turn right back around. That's crazy. Oh, that makes me sick. Yeah, I don't know if they were quick reflexes or just wow. There's a lot of lightning bugs, a lot of them. A couple of moons. Wow. Damn. That's got to be like a dust storm or something. The 3 moons. Look at that. Wow, that's freaking awesome. No way. That's crazy. They're all biting onto each other's tails. No freaking way. It's gotta be.
Swarms of mosquitoes spread everywhere in Hubei on May 12. It seems like they're forming a natural road divider.
That's so crazy. They're all right above the white line. He's driving right in the middle of the line just to get the video. That's That's freaking nuts. It's Steam or something, or it's AI. Those little bastards. Ah, cutie pie. Nice. No way. Oh, he threw it right into his mouth. Oh.
This could be one way to gain an advantage in the match. The eruption of Sakurajima volcano on May 16.
Sakurajima. 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 What is his name?
An unforgettable scene from the massive earthquake in Myanmar on March 28th, captured on security cameras, showing an entire landmass shifting in an instant.
What do you think? Oh, hold on. That's a lot of landmass. What do you think of China telling all their dissidents to leave Iran? What other countries are corrupting North America? What do I think? What do I think? It's. I mean, I think most. I think over the past 50 years, the tentacles have embedded in most governments, at least in some regard. In I would say most governments, and then whether it's soft. And they're slowly building over the next 20 more years or whatever, just experimenting around to see globally what they can get done. Yep. Wow, that moved a lot. That's like 10 feet.
Another scene showing the terrifying impact of the earthquake that struck Myanmar on March 28th.
That's nuts. Just the earth ripping in half. That's a elevator shaft. An old one, it's bricked up. It looks like bricked up.
A summer snowfall that no one would ever want to experience.
Global warming. That's trippy. That looks like AI. Oh, that makes sense. I guess not everything is. How the hell did that happen?
A fireworks display combined with drones in Liuyang on May 2.
should definitely be doing stuff like this, without a doubt. We should be having super drone displays. We should have the highest technology. These are all micro drones with fireworks on them. It's making me sick. That's so awesome. I love when people do stuff like this. I thought I was going to drive right under that.
An impressive performance by the famous aerobatic team, the Royal Air Force, the Red Arrows, at RAF Coningsby.
Those aren't condensation trails. Red, white, blue. Oops, get out of the way. Damn, it's still full.
Stop!
No way. That's freaking awesome. That would be such a fun job, dude. I would enjoy that. I could work every day.
It seems like they just saved a lot of demolition costs.
That's all that steel on the inside, all that rebar. Look at that, man.
On May 10, 2025, the iconic Sheraton Crossroads Hotel in Mahwah, New Jersey, was demolished using a controlled implosion after 36 years of operation.
36 years and they blow it up.
Who do you think is responsible in this case?
Uh-oh.
There you go. There you go.
Pulls itself. You got that right. Uh-oh.
On the morning of May 14, a house in Gloucestershire, United Kingdom, was damaged after a main water pipe burst.
Yep. 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 That's why. Like, if you look at Canada's money, I think I don't know if the King's on it or the Queen. I guess the Queen's dead, right? But Canadian coins. The Royal Canadian Mint is what this from. Oh, that's the loonies. Where's it at? Oh, maybe they updated them. Am I on videos? Okay, images, yeah. Here you go. It's hard to see, but right there. Yeah, you got the Queen. That's showing the backs and stuff. But yeah, Queen Elizabeth is on most all of their coins, and then they're showing the backs of them up here. But right here, it's hard to see. I know, but yeah. Yeah, but you know, why do they use the Canadian dollar rather than the British pound? You know, and that I've never gotten a really good explanation for that. I think it was because they wanted to make sure that if the experiments that they have with the government and the people, if they destroy one of the three, UK, Canada, or the United States, they've still got an economy. Hey, Big Rich, can I get permission to use your likeness? And yeah, go for it, brother. Go for it. Go for it, Tiny. We also have those, but it's legal tender even to this day. You're in South. Where are you, Jackson? South Africa, right? Where did you say? I can't remember where you said you were from. India or South Africa? I can't remember, brother. I got a bad memory. Do you pay state property? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You got to pay it until you. Here, look. Property tax on Georgia with no. Oh shit. Oops. Property tax in Georgia with no mortgage. So Georgia, regardless of whether the mortgage exists, it's calculated on 40% of the home's fair value. So if you bought your home for $3,000 and there's no mortgage and it's worth $600,000 now, you pay it on what's 40% of $600,000? $240,000. So even if you bought the house for $100,000, you pay it on the value of the property, obviously, right? So in Florida, Hong Kong, shit, right. Sorry, dude. Listen. I try my best. So in Florida. Property taxes in Florida, no mortgage. Hope that increase to 3%. And so Florida doesn't have a state level property tax. So you only have a county tax. And they're talking about doing away with that after your mortgage is done. So once the mortgage is paid, you only pay taxes on your property while you're paying your mortgage. Once the mortgage is paid, you own that property. They can't take it away from you. And so that's why so many rich people are going to Florida. That's why obviously Trump's Mar-a-Lago in Florida, and that's a big property, and so and the value of that is big. So if he was in Georgia, he'd be paying the property taxes on 40% of that, which is probably near $1 billion. So the minimum he would pay would be the property taxes on $400 million every year. It's called free and clear. Yep. Full face cam. Hold on. Hold on, I can get you more light too. I got lights, buddy. I got lights. Bam. What do you want? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z, N per se, and. There, you should be able to get any sound out of that you need to do anything you need. And I'll give you the other one too. Bright lights. And then you can get this one. You got it? Got it. You can go back through and get anything you want. Now I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I need to go out and grab some water too. So what I'm doing this, let's go check on the cat and grab some water. It's 9 o'clock. Bam. Bam. Remote camera feeds. Photos. Boom, boom. Boom, start. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Okay. What's that? Oh, I forgot my freaking glass. Ouch. All right, let's get the cat in here. Oh man, it's dark. Levin. I speak cat. I speak cat. Okay. Door's locked. Okay. Cheers. It's over here. Okay. No, I mean, a little bit. I mean, a couple hours or whatever. Couple hours. What time is it? I mean, not time. Dude, I should probably get ready for sleep. I went to say, what's my battery charge to it? Say what time it's. I'll post them in the YouTube. Yeah, brother, put it. Yeah. Do that, please, brother. Thank you. Can help me quote. Yeah. Do it. Yeah, put it in the community section. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys get time, yeah, use that YouTube community section. I'm starting to. Obviously, I think you guys saw it the other day, but yeah, I want to start. I want to start expanding the. I got my X check mark today. I mean, you gotta pay for it, but I got it. So I'm gonna start expanding. I really want to start, but over the next year, I really want to start. I got to 2,000 subs in a year, so I figure I can probably do that. How does China get away with buying land in North America? Minesweeper, you can not buy land in China. Right. Well, so this is one of the big things is how is that possible? We should not allow other countries to do what they don't let us do, right? Plain and simple. But because it should be a free market. So if China is communist and we're capitalist, they can do capitalist things in America while ruling people in China. The problem is with multiple types of government like that in a globalist society, global society, is that they rule their people how they want to rule their people, but the rich and wealthy in their government and society can go to America and live like capitalists and take the money that they steal or and take over and make a bunch of money in America. Dude, like they're using OnlyFans models. They're flying these prostitutes to China and then they're knocking them up and then sending them back to America so the babies will be born in America. And then the babies will have citizenship and then the father can come back. And then we're talking about billionaires are doing this. All these prostitutes and they're just using it. Why does our... right, that's a good question. The thing should be the same thing with tariffs, whether you like them or not. The point is other countries have tariffs against America. America can't sell its cars to other countries without tariffs. And so what the thing that Trump was doing is matching them. So that's it should be. So now the people in China can do what they want in America and we can't do the same. It should be if a foreign nation is going to buy land, it's got to be a swap. If you want 50 acres in America, we get 50 acres of equal type land in China or wherever, in Germany or whatever. Yeah, but no, but politicians get paid off. They're like, politicians are only going to be there for a couple of years, and then they want to be rich when they're done with the politics. So they make these deals, and it's so obvious. That's why everything's falling apart now. Bunch of wackadoos. Bunch of wackadoos is what it is.
The rescue team quickly arrived to handle the situation.
Yeah. I'll do that, brother. I'll write Trump a letter and put your name on it. Glenn Levy. He says, so I did something today. I sent one of my first tweets on X. I sent it to the government or RFK Jr. I put. Let me see what it says. It says, I'll just show you. I've got a computer right here that you guys I grabbed it on my phone for some reason. Oops. All right, so I posted this. Okay? Let me get this out of the way real quick. I posted this. Why are these posters not displayed in every school and doctor's office? And after the world has dealt with scurvy and rickets, did we forget that vitamin deficiency can have real-world consequences? And are we so naive to believe that there are not mental health consequences for vitamin deficiency and inefficiency? Robert Kennedy Jr. I said it to him. So we'll see. I would like this posted in every school in America and every doctor's office, right next to their plaques saying how educated they are to handle our health. So people can say, oh, what are these vitamins? And that vitamins and that. What does this do? What does that do? What is vitamin D? Doctor, don't look at that. Let me cover it with my degree. Here, take the SSRIs. What up, Barbara? Get some rest. I need some. I had a long day. But I think it would be great. The main vitamins, what foods they're in, and then get the conversation started. Because there's so many people, they say up to 80% of people in the world, not just in America, are deficient in at least one vitamin or mineral. So in all the depression, all the anxiety, all the wackadoo, and how much of it is from this? How much of it, even if it's 10%, is from vitamin deficiencies? We could at least fix that and then find compounds for the pharmaceutical companies to make for the other stuff. Because if they're trying to treat vitamin deficiency with pharmaceuticals, it's not going to work. And then they're just going to keep changing doctors and changing prescriptions and whatnot. I think the teachers are the problem in some states. Yeah. Teachers are great in the states that they're great in. But why is it so twisted? Why can one kid from one state tell you one thing about something and some kid in another state has a completely different answer to the same question? but they're both right because they both learn those answers, different answers in schools, in public schools. They should, the curriculums shouldn't be like this. And we used to have sex ed. I think like math is sex ed now, but we should have food ed or health ed. Health ed. There you go. Health education. School systems among different states are wildly different. There is no Democrats anymore. They've all been taken over. They've all been taken over by mobsters and stuff. The cartel and the mobs, they're here to just rob us blind. And that's the problem. And it's not just the Democrats. It's the Democrats and the Republicans. The problem is we shouldn't have political parties. We should vote for people, because if someone's got a D next to their name and somebody goes in to vote that just votes Democrat no matter who, they might not be a Democrat. They might be whatever they want to be. They just know that they want to get elected because they want to rob the place. You know, and it's so easy. It's so easy to get elected if you've got money. You just run as whatever you'll win as. I mean, I'm talking about in the state and local level. I experienced Florida and Georgia, school system. I was old when I came to Georgia. Well, I went to college for a semester in Georgia. But yeah, I went to Maryland, schools in Maryland. But yeah, anyway, right. But this is nothing. Like, we have all this stuff, all this wackadoo, and it's so obvious that just, especially after the Southern Poverty Law Center thing, it's so obvious they're just creating problems to make fundraisers for, and then the problems get worse. So then we got to raise our fundraising efforts. Crab man, yep. Maryland blue crabs. But yeah, anyway, so I sent this and I tagged RFK Jr. in it. I only got 16 views on it though. So I gotta get to work. Yeah, Doritos, they're right here at the bottom. What up, Bill? All right, let's see what happens. Yeah. But yeah, I'm working on it. So I'm working on stuff. I'm working on a game also, and I also want to work after I finish this first game. I want to work on a game for kids to learn more about nutrition, like the power-ups and stuff they get, instead of just getting the health box and the bottle of pills in a game that gives you more energy. I want to break it down more like I want them to know, great, you got vitamin D. That's useful for blah, 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 blah. Great, you got another bottle of vitamin D. That's useful for blah, 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 and pound it home. Like let it know that, hey, okay, this and that, like get yourself healthy, and you have your. I have a great idea. I hate that they put protections and still use glyphosate. Yeah, dude, they use glyphosate for a desiccant. Since 1994, I believe it was, they're allowed to use, so they can grow something organically, then spray it with glyphosate before it goes into a silo to dry it out so mold doesn't grow, mold and mildew. It's called a desiccant, a drying agent and a water absorbing agent. And so like that started in 94, and you know what started popping up thereafter? Gluten intolerance. So it seems like gluten intolerance was started from glyphosate, not grain that was grown with it or sprayed with it, but that was treated with it in storage. If anyone takes vitamin D, you need magnesium and K2 as well. Yeah. No, I agree 100%. Yeah, I got you, brother. I got your K2 MK7. You probably can't read it. K2 MK7. D3, magnesium, and I've got, this is K2MK4. This is K2MK7. Yeah, brother. Yeah. What up, White? Welcome back. All right. Let's have some recess now. But yeah, I'm working on stuff. I'm trying. I'm gonna try to make a change here. I need K2 and a few others, but I eat cashews for their vitamins. Listen. I like cashews. Cashews grow on the end of an apple. Most people have never seen a cashew apple before. Cashew apple, not do you apple. Cashew apple. Yeah, look at this. You ever seen that before? The cashew grows on the bottom of the apple. Or the top if you turn it over. You're looking at getting a tree? Yeah, get one. Get you one, dude. Do it. Why not? I've never tried a cashew apple. I'd like to grow one. Maybe I will. I got a lot of stuff growing. Might as well grow a cashew tree. Let me see. Cashew tree. 8A. Oops. 8A. I'm in 8A. Growing zone 8A. So highly sensitive to cold and thrive between 10 and 11. Growing them in zone 8A is challenging because they can't frost blow. So I could grow it in a pot like I do my my lemons and then bring it in the house when I need to. And I also have a greenhouse. 2 of them. Oh, I can do it too. I'm growing butt hairs. There you go. Get yourself some PBW. Get yourself some. Yeah, I got figs down here. Yeah, I got a fig tree. Big old jamalama. What up, Bax? I was looking at a Celeste fig. I love cashews. I really do. They're really good and fatty, like PBW here. Yeah, so the big problem we've got in America isn't just vitamins and minerals. It's that a lot of times our guts are so messed up that we can't absorb them. We're just passing them right through me. You got a SG guitar. SG Stratocaster? Electric guitar? They sell boiled peanuts in like every gas station down here. SG guitar. Oh, Gibson SG. Yeah, very familiar. Yes, yeah, that's a badass guitar. Yeah, my buddy, Bill, not Bill Wildman. My buddy Dirty Billy down here in Georgia, he plays a blue one, a blue SG. Great guitar. Great guitar. The Cajun, yeah, they're too spicy for me. But I can sit there and eat them. And they sell them in styrofoam cups that you would get a soda in. Or they have the half, like, pint size. I guess they're a pint. Yeah, probably a pint. Need a little more than a pint, like a quart, 2 pint size. Yeah, that you would get soup in. But yeah, I know. Anyway, yeah, good away. That's a Stratocaster. They're from NOLA. Stratocaster.
On May 11, a driver luckily survived after his fertilizer truck lost its brakes and plunged into...
A driver likely survived. I'm going to grow some cow peas and then try peas in the fall. Yeah, make it happen, brother. Yeah.
...to the Parana River.
Did you hear him say that? Look, the driver likely survived.
On May 11, a driver luckily survived after his fertilizer truck lost its brakes and plunged into the Parana River.
Likely survived.
It was reported that he did it to avoid crashing into houses.
Stratocaster. That's what you can call it. Bags, call it your Stratocaster. My Gibson Stratocaster. People be like, what are you talking about? Okay, there you go. It's got named. Your Stratocaster. Baxter and his SG. Uh-oh, what is this? Oh, look at that tumbleweed.
A massive boulder suddenly rolled down the mountain and destroyed a corner of a building in Guangxi on May 16.
Did my quarter run out? Okay, yeah, dude, that happens, brother. That happens when you're putting quarters into a lot of them. Florida conch looks awesome. The Florida Fighting Conch. Florida Conch Calpy? Yeah, Florida Conch Calpy is a rare heirloom cream style pea. Vagina. What? No way. Vagina. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, you should feel scammed, brother. You should. Yeah, women. Vagina unguiculata. Wow, unguiculata. Unguiculata. Wow, dude. I can't pronounce that at all. Vagina unguiculata. That sounds like a drink. Let me get a vagina unguiculata. All right, let's see. Pronounce. Vinjun rhymes with sina, vina, unguiculata. Jeez. That was tough. Say it, buddy.
Vigna unguiculata.
Wiener. That was rough, dude. That was really rough. That was rough. Man. Vagina.
Fortunately, no one was hurt in the incident.
Damn, that building took a hit. Damn. Wiener. Big wiener. Whoa!
The reason we need to maintain a safe speed while driving, especially at intersections.
I knew it. What a freaking moron. Jeez.
The driver's handling of the situation is truly impressive.
That dude fell over and he slid out. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here, dude. Right here. Look at this guy. Watch this. Watch this crazy shit. He falls out right in front of the freaking truck tires.
The driver's handling of the situation is truly impressive. It's truly impressive.
Unbelievable. Based on the movie, get back to his emojis. Cowboy, space dog, pig, dinosaur, aliens? I don't know, brother. I don't know. Driving there. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's why probably some people say drink and drive. Space, cowboy, western dog, something about alien nuts, nutty aliens. I have no idea. Scooters everywhere, people honking. Yeah, dude, I couldn't handle it. I'd move to America too. Because there's no, like in America, you can get a ticket for blowing your horn excessively. And they're not, like, they could make a lot of money doing that.
Pure stubbornness. The driver's license in that car deserves to be permanently banned.
Oops, that's the wrong way, buddy.
This is the reason height limit signs are made.
Yes. What up, Loretta? You could hurt a mouse fart. You could hurt. It's so quiet, you could hurt a mouse fart. What up, Loretta?
A tornado formed in Liwa Province, Saudi Arabia on May 14th.
That's powerful. They're still driving towards it. Like, it'll be all right. I think hold on, let's see. I think I got an email from Loretta here. Gmail. Explosive new interview. Great. Loretta. Nice. Nicely done. Damn, you're freaking talented. I gotta start freaking doing some art again. When I worked on the bridge, I hope we'd get to see a water spout. You never saw one? I've never. Yes, I saw a water spout. Yeah. I remember. I was at Stony Creek. Yep. I was young. I was like 13 or 14. Loretta. Hey Loretta, I'm trying to make a video game, and if you want to draw something weird, it's up to you if you want to draw it or not. You can do color or black and white, but color would be preferred. It would be awesome to do it in this kind of style. And like the pen, because I'm doing pixel art, so I could get it very close with something like this if you're interested in. So it's called Space Crabs from Outer Space, right? And I don't know what the crabs look like, but I was thinking some sort of like hermit crabby looking thing, but kind of like with like an asteroidy thing, but not freaking photorealistic, kind of like fantasy kind of looking, and you know what I'm talking about, space crabs from outer space. So like the 1980s style cover art. I'll do the word space crabs from outer space, but if you want to have like a space crab and whatever kind of crab you want, and I haven't designed anything for it except for a rock, and that's just a placeholder. But do it. That'd be great. Do it great. Do it great. I'm gonna working on it over the next week. And and if you wanna draw the big space crab, and then and if they're gonna be exploding crabs. So the point of the game is okay. Well, I can pull this up. Hold on. Let me go back here real quick. I'll tell you what the point of the game is, and you can decide what you wanna do. Oh, that's a resume from when? Wow. Oh, no, it's blank. Okay, it's a template. Okay. All right, so here it is. Hold on one second. Let's see. Crashed ship needs to stay fueled. Here, let me get this there. Crashed ship needs to stay fueled to space crabs from outer space. I'll read it. Your crashed ship needs to stay fueled to keep its shields and homing beacon up while waiting for rescue. 10 minutes must pass with the beacon active to be rescued. You must mine and fuel the ship to keep it intact while staying alive using the blaster as the mining tool and the protection weapon. Fuel tank for the generator is damaged, so it can only hold so little fuel crystals, so refueling has to happen often. When the shield is down, the beacon goes down, so the craft is lost. If the shields drop, the spacecraft's health goes to 0. Hermit crabs are I don't know if it's gonna be a hermit crab or not, whatever. Hermit crabs are attracted to the impact vibration, so when the plane or the ship hits down, and will damage the craft on each touch. So what happens is you're gonna crash into the planet, okay? You're going to crash into the planet, and then there's going to be basically a ring. It's going to be a face down, top down. So you're looking down. So it's going to be, you're going to walk up, down, left, right. And so they're going to come in a ring basically. And then if your shields aren't up and they blow up your ship, then they destroy the radio beacon that will that is how the rescue ship finds you, okay? And so you have the generator that generates the shield, and they'll like blow up the shield. So the point is, you got to continually collect crystals and get back to your ship and keep that up for the 10 minutes until the rescue ship comes. But yeah, so that's it. So however you want to, however you think of what a space crab would look like, right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Jimmy, pull that up for me. I got some space crabs. Shampoo got rid of. What up? Plus, gotta put fuel in the crystals to keep your body, Morty. You gotta put fuel in the crystals deep in your body, Morty. Food died backs. You used all
Asperitas
the
clouds
power.
appeared
What
over
up,
Jeju Island
Jazz?
on May 14th.
Yeah, it was ruined. Yep.
Atera is the IT painkiller.
Remote
monitoring and management, remote access,
Yeah, that'll
help
be a
desk
little
and
bit of work.
ticketing.
Yeah. So I've already done the graphics for
Oh, that was
I've
good.
already done the graphics for the and I've already got some of the game already written. Plus, I'll show you guys real quick. So it's gonna be two things. It's gonna be top down. It's gonna be top down, where like your spaceship's here, and it's gonna have a ring around it, and the crabs can come in from any angle, right? And then in order to be able to get a good distance from your ship and get back quickly enough before the shields go down, I'm going to have tunnels. So you enter one side of the tunnel, you enter the hole, the tunnel, and then it's going to be side scroller like this. It's going to be side scroller like this. And I've already done this work here. I'll show you here. I've already programmed all this in, already got this ready to go. So the rock's there, and you can run into the rock here, and it knows it's there. You can jump, land on the rock, you can fall off the rock, so gravity works and everything. And then when you get to the other side and you exit, then you'll come out a different spot of the face down game again, where you can collect more crystals, then go back through and then be closer to the ship, and so on and so forth. So it's going to be top down and side scroll, and then each of the different caves you go through will have different things like this. Some things you'll just collect maybe free crystals or a bag to carry more crystals or something like that. And sometimes there'll be like enemies in here that you got to jump over or shoot. Just a little. I want to make a little game that takes like 10 minutes to play, and then add on it. But I got to this point where I at least want those things. A timer for the ship, like a health bar for the ship, that if the ship gets hit by too many crabs, then it can no longer, the generator doesn't work, so the shields can't stay up. If the shields drop because you don't put crystals in it, then the ship can be attacked. And then the radio won't work, and then you're lost in space, right? And then you have one, if you get hit, like when you're mining rocks, like shooting rocks with your blaster to see if there's crystals in there, that vibration and noise will attract some space crabs to you. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. It's going to be graphics like this, and I've got other, this style, this old school style of gameplay. And these are just, I drew all of this stuff. This is all freaking damn, just 8-bit freaking, I just drew it on the computer real quick. Yeah, I think it's going to be good, brother. I think it's going to be good. And everything is so freaking photorealistic, 3D, painting the walls and shooting your friends in the head and stuff. I want a game where you get the skill down nice and easy, get the crystals back to the ship, and then ultimately, so that after that game is done, this demo, then I want to add to it where it's 2-player, where one person stays around protecting the ship, possibly. Ultimately, what I would like is one person on the internet somewhere has to fly to the radio beacon. So one player is flying the ship to to save the second player, and the second player is trying to stay alive and keep the shields active and the radio beacon active long enough, so it would be time limited. And then after, if both of those people work together, then you can beat the game, and then add more and more and more stuff in. But I've got a lot of other stuff in that Google Doc right there, and it was me and people in the chat the other day. We came up with a bunch of stuff, so I started working on it right away. Yeah, and it's only been like 3 days, and I've already got some stuff done. So I've already got some gameplay. I can already run and jump and fall. So that's a lot of what needs to be done. The rest is really graphics, and I've already got all the placeholder graphics for what's going to be the crab. It's going to be the same thing as so I'll just show you instead of explaining it to you. Oops. Can I open a bunch of these things? Nope. Okay, let me turn this off. Oh, I can leave it on. Okay, so here's currently here's the player. Okay, and I can zoom in here, So here's the player. Here's just some rocks, and you can shoot the rocks, and they'll turn into, oh yeah, I gotta open this here. They'll turn into crystals like this, beautiful crystals, right? So you get those crystals, and then right now the rock is the same as the crab. This is just duplicated, and with a red line around it. So the ones that the rocks might just turn into a crab and start attacking you. That's why I was thinking like the hermit crab thing. You don't know if the thing right next to the crystals is going to attack you when you grab the crystals or not. And I'll have some sort of math randomization type stuff. Yes. That's what I want. And I think that there's enough people our age that would play something like that. And if it's a freaking $1 or whatever, then cool. If it's free, whatever. I mean, we could put little freaking ads on it, and if enough people buy it, I'd rather not put ads on it, but it doesn't even have to make me money. I just want to start creating stuff. Now that I've got money coming in from the internet, I've got more time, so I'd like to do that. Anyway, anywho's. So that's the plan. And if any of you artistic types wanted to do anything, I ain't paying you. I mean, if I get paid, you get paid. Absolutely, we'll work something out. But if you wanted to donate time, let's do it. And I want to just show that like people can still hand draw stuff. People can still. We don't need AI for everything because so many kids are pumping out these crap games. Everything's the same. Shoot your friends in the head. And it's all just blah, blah, blah. And it's all AI make me this, AI make me that. And I just want to freaking... That's all right. Keep on keeping on. Keep on creating on. That's what I'm going to do.
Crikey.
Ja, så tecknar den ju lite revisor.
Yeah.
Ja, jag går lite sådär.
Bloody hell. That's impressive. I've never seen something like that.
Latvia. That's freaking so crazy.
A terrifying doomsday-like scene unfolded right before the storm hit Hunan on May 10th.
Doomsday-like scene. Look at that. Yeah, that looks like you're heading to the other side of existence. Wow. Space crabs from outer space. Wow.
A large vortex appeared in the sky over Wisconsin, United States on May 16th.
Catcher ain't here. Real quick. Come see if I can do this real quick. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Where's she at? There we go. And I can I'm gonna live stream making the Miguel. I bought a time clock. Guy calls it a time. I bought a time machine. The guy calls it a clock. I'm gonna live stream all of the development. No, I'm gonna live stream all of the development. So like not using any AI. So people I can be like, we didn't use any AI. Wow, that's a vortex inside of a vortex.
A tornado struck Sisaket Province, Thailand, on May 12th.
He's not part of the plan. We are here. He is our leader. Oh, we are. He is our leader. That's funny. That's funny. This is incredible moments caught on camera. And that's pretty freaking incredible. Oops.
My gosh.
Yeah, imagine that sucking up water.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Rocky Point.
Rocky Point.
The friendly locals at the shores of Palau.
Wow. Wow.
My least favorite song. I used to scuba dive. My least favorite song. Ah, dude. Yes, and I can't remember the name of it. Oh, she was a TikTok girl, and she was just like, oh, oi. Oh, I can't remember what it was. You probably remember as soon as I said that. Oh, dang it, yeah. That's my least favorite song. Yeah, I never got to see anything like that. I'm making a petition to bring back Menudo. Hey, let's do it.
A visual feast for everyone,
sign it,
straight
Term.
from the ocean.
I'll sign it. You got my signature. I'll sign one with each hand. Somebody that I used to know. There's a lot of freaking fish in the ocean. There's a lot of fish in the sea. Dude, what the hell? How the hell does that happen? That's gotta be farmed. There's no way. I mean, maybe against it, there's no way. That seems dense. Like they wouldn't have enough oxygen. Like 44, 45. Welcome back, Miguel. Oh, flying squirrel. That's so cool. No way. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Dude, they would freaking whack the ball out. Yeah, it would have happened. That's right. You just freaking struck. Losing it again? Dude, I think they're eating them. I think those are grasshoppers.
The guy never did.
Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Over 3 trillion plus 1. Over 3 trillion plus 1.
Leafcutter ants, the hard-working farmers of the natural world. They do not eat the leaves directly. Instead, they bring them back to their nests to grow fungus, which is their main food source. The sandfish, he's basically the real hype version of Oscar's Oasis. She should learn to accept that she shouldn't take things that aren't hers.
Wow. Dude, if it starts pecking her head. You thought it was a trap. Skeleton key to life. Trap bridge. No way.
Definitely a classic Florida wake-up call. And I'm pretty sure no one wants to start their day with this scaly visitor.
What up, bird? Take all you can and give nothing back. I've never even heard of that song. Whoa, oh, they're making love. They're making love. What is it? It's take all you can and give nothing back. Take all you can and give nothing back song. From Pirates of the Caribbean? Spoken by Jack Sparrow. Wow. I guess I've heard it. Can't listen to it. I'll listen to it later.
The Dance of Love with snakes.
Dancing snakes. They're not dancing, by the way. They're not dancing. They're making baby snakes. Oh, that's the key to life. Yes, that's the key to life. Hides a nut. No way.
He definitely needs to watch this video. Otherwise, the cameraman might be the real culprit.
No way, somebody else is gonna come get it. Wow. No, that little freaking jerk. Get hit by a car. Yeah, whack a new glasses.
Mount Marapi experienced a new eruption on May 14th, with an ash column reaching up to 3,000 meters. Authorities quickly evacuated residents within a 3-kilometer radius to ensure safety.
That sounds like Space Cowboy's butthole.
Safety. 3-kilometer radius. Authorities quickly evacuated residents within a 3-kilometer radius to ensure safety.
I don't know. I make myself laugh. Look, I'm funny with myself. Man, there's a lot of mud. Until the river. It's like broccoli.
What they do?
We have a snake pit in Manitoba with the most snakes in the whole world. called
Drivers would
Snake
definitely
Pit
love this new fountain.
Narcissus? Narcissus? I guess I'll look it up. Alright, hold on one second. Let me do this real fast. Let me close down some of these freaking wagadoos. These freaking wagadoos. I've still got the opal stuff from 2 streams ago. Alright, and it's called the Snake Pit of Narcissus in Manitoba. Manitoba Snake Pit of Narcissus. Narcissus? Narcisse, it looks like. The Narcissi, whatever. Snake dens of Manitoba are home to the world's largest concentration of red-sided garter snakes, where over 75,000 snakes emerged from limestone dens in late April to early May to mate. Oh, yeah. Can you get it on? Can you show us what you would look like bald? I can. Hold on, let's look at this first. They have mating balls. I got mating balls.
Guys, have a look at this right here. I am in Manitoba, Canada right now at the famed Narcissus Snake
Yeah,
Dens.
that's what I used to have. I used to have one of these. The first snake I ever owned, I had to, for a month, I had to read up on snakes and learn the difference between venomous and non-venomous and the head shapes and whatnot and color combinations before my parents would let me get a snake. What's with this boring subject matter? Dun, 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 dun. They're boring into the ground.
And this is the largest gathering of snakes in the world. And these red-sided garter snakes will come out of hibernation this time of year. And this is called a breeding ball. Look at this. There's probably 50 to 75 garter snakes right here in this breeding ball. And the first thing that these snakes do when they come out of hibernation is the males will look for a female, and there is a lot of competition for a male to breed with that female, and therefore they become a living carpet of snakes. And just have a look at this breeding ball. There's at least 2
Manitoba
females in
trouser
there,
snake.
and about 50 males trying to breed with those 2 females. But look at this. I am surrounded by literally tens of thousands of red-sided garter snakes right now. This is the largest gathering of snakes in the world. You cannot see this anywhere else in the world, but right here in Manitoba in the springtime.
Damn, Manitoba in the springtime. Well, man, you got to make a video, plus. All right. What happened here?
I don't know any.
What?
A motorcycle suddenly caught fire after falling over in Brumado on May 15th. Fortunately, there were no injuries.
How does that happen? How does that happen? You better use some freaking gas. That thing's gonna burn.
A massive landslide struck Lai Chau, Vietnam, on May 16.
The smoke is, no, maybe not. Sometimes the smoke can create less lowered path of resistance. Wow, it's just lighting things on fire. Nobody's putting anything out. Figure somebody would have a hose. I guess it's not good to use on water. That fire, that power is so
Em chỉ mới nghe hả?
like, you figure the distribution point would. That's up here run over that. No way. He lit it with his he's putting it on with a. Did it work? Can you see the dude? Wow.
Does
look at
laser
that.
carpet technology impress you?
That's pretty cool. That's got to be a mess to clean.
An incredibly stunning sight as the tide rises at the Qiantang River.
What's all the mess? What is all that stuff? Pollution? Oil?
The unique hotel rooms at Shabara Resort on Shebara Island, in the Red Sea of Saudi Arabia.
Red? Wow. That's freaking cool. That looks like a porthole in the sky. Not my vibe.
An exciting experience for adventure lovers at Qixing Mountain.
Not my vibe, dude. Jeez, look at how many steps that is. And if the person ahead of you gets tired, you're waiting. You're waiting for a long time. Look at that craziness. Those are people right there. She's like, you guys go ahead. I'll sing from the bottom.
There goes my pool.
Some kids will be out searching for their toys today.
Come on, it's raining now.
This might be an effective marketing strategy, but I would definitely choose the cake in the middle.
لا ما صار لا والله انت شكلك بس حلو بصور
That was freaking luck.
Right whales are known for their speed when hunting, but sometimes they get lazy and use trap feeding like this.
Megan. That's a big old freaking whale, man. I think its tongue weighs 6 tons. I mean, I don't know about this one in particular here, but an adult blue whale. Yeah, big old chunk, dude. Must have hit a freaking propeller.
The small fish seem to completely cooperate in this situation.
They just go right in. I mean, imagine. Okay, all right, hold on. How many tons of fish does a blue whale eat in a year? Blue whale eats krill, 2,000 tons. So that's 2 million pounds of krill a year, and that's each one. It consumes 30% of their body weight per day. That's freaking a lot of little itty bitty shrimps.
A massive dust devil appeared in Brovary district, Ukraine, on April 26, 2025. A waterspout appeared near Silver Lake, Florida, on May 13.
And krill is freaking tiny. Number of krill to a pound. 500 individual krill to a pound. They're about a gram each. Blue whales consume 8,000 pounds of krill daily. So there are 30,000 of them per cubic meter. So in 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet ish, there's 30,000 of them, and their mouth is freaking huge. I used to eat krill. I used to eat krill oil. That's how I got my omega-3s. So I don't get diabetes from eating skinny. Look at all that rainfall in the background, and then that one water spout. In that brine shrimp pool. Hold on, what? You don't want to get caught up in that brine shrimp pool. No, you don't. No, you don't. You be Jonah. Jonas. My name is Jonah.
Sun Hello appeared in Lang Son, Vietnam on May 12.
I've only ever seen one. Isn't it weird how it's dark in between the ring and the sun? The ring around the sun, the inside is darker than the outside. Like the bubble that's around the sun. Because that's not just a circle, it's a complete sphere. It was making me dizzy. It's dark in this. Look at this guy. Better not reach across to
New fear has been unlocked.
Uh-oh. Did he grab its egg? It's called glory. Glory, hallelujah. Ring around the sun. The ring around the sun. A sunbow or a halo is what I've always heard it called. And a glory is an optical phenomenon. There you go, brother. It appears as opposite the sun, ring around the sun, around the shadow. It's different from a halo, which is a ring around the sun. Hold on, what? Different from a sun halo, which is a ring around the sun caused by light reflection ice crystals. Glories appear around aircraft. Oh, so a glory is around something else. If it's a ring around the sun, it's called a it's different from a sun halo, which is a ring around the sun. So if it was a ring around an airplane or something, it looks like it would be called a glory. Yeah, okay, there you go. Like right there, like an air. So that would be a glory. And then if it's around the sun, it's called a. I mean, that's what it says. That makes sense to me, but I could absolutely be wrong. That's just the cursory. Look at that freaking cat. Oh, crap.
A member of Slytherin might be lurking around here somewhere. Bobak Marmot, the animal with the most polite fighting style in the animal world.
笑死我了！他们说在会议上的路上会上怎么说打架的，真的，笑死我了！哎呦！
Get him. Oh, what are you guys doing? Wrestling. Yeah, they're right. Look at that. 2-on-1.
A tornado made landfall near New Richmond, Wisconsin, United States, on May 16th. A cloud shelf landed over Saudi Arabia on May 2nd.
Oops. Everybody's dancing around the ring around the sun. There you go. That was getting something serious. What's that?
Large-sized hailstones struck many areas of Beijing on May 13th. A natural light show in the sky over Shanxi on May 9th.
That's freaking crazy.
His lightning-fast reflexes prevented the next disaster from happening.
What's that smell?
Mire, mire cómo dejó el palo, mire cómo dejó el palo, mírelo, mírelo. Mírelo. Dios, mire.
prompting more questions about their safety.
Oh, an electric car. Look at all that foam they got to spray. Wow. Collecting a box full of those wagons. And they're taking them down to all the presses.
Like that.
All right, looks good. All right, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed, everybody. I love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll get working on the game. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.